Good Saturday morning. Glad to have you with us. Wow. Gloomy in here this morning. I have just noticed black, gray, and gray. We are.
It's a winter's day and a deep and dark.
Tells kind of weather, right?
It is the blizzard of 26.
Yeah.
Anybody have any trouble getting over?
No. Just
I checked temperature before I hit the road, though, because I thought, I ain't sure.
Hard rain's going to fall.
Yeah.
Or is it the early morning rain?
Now they are saying a chance tomorrow morning of some snow or overnight or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see. They do these things out in advance. They are. You know what? I should give them credit. They do pretty good this day and time getting things right. I mean, they can tell you usually within about 5 minutes of what time it's going to start raining.
Yep.
And we definitely have our share of rain. Sports world, wow, what's going on right now? Lenny and I have been discussing some Major League Baseball moves.
All kind of moves, night moves, day moves.
Brett, your brand new player you just signed for $16 billion or whatever it was with the Dodgers for 6 weeks. What's his name?
Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker. And was he an all-star last year?
Yeah.
Was he? With?
The Cubs.
The Cubs. Is he worth the money? And does it matter?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Where do you determine value now?
Yeah, so I can't say if he's worth the money.
Yeah.
They've got it to spend. That's all
They
I
do
can
have
really
it to
say.
spend.
So
They
it don't really matter.
And I looked up some
I mean, he hit 266, 22 home runs, 73 RBIs. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that do that.
Yeah.
But I like the move.
Well, he'd been really good at Houston.
Yeah.
Years before that. Last year, I think he had some injuries that kept him out some games.
If it wasn't the Dodgers signing him, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. What he's getting paid wouldn't be as big of a deal.
Well, I'm just wondering if another team would have paid him that much, though.
Yeah.
Is there another team out there that would have paid him that much? And after looking at some of the things I looked at yesterday, it's not so much that the Dodgers have way more money to spend. I read a lot about it yesterday. It's that they are willing to spend it. That there are other owners out there who have that kind of wealth, and probably the top 10 have very close to that kind of wealth to spend. They choose not to. They choose not to. So, what do you do about it? What do you do about it to help make a more balanced Major League Baseball? Should there be a cap, which that's obvious to me there should, and should there be a minimum?
I just don't know how you start that. I don't know how you put it in with the teams already.
Well, NFL used to not have it. There was a long period they didn't have anything like that. And if you looked at it, whenever it was, teams like Dallas and New York and some of the others, they were very, very good all the time because they had the money to spend. But I think it's one reason that football is the best sport going. Because we see so many new teams in the playoffs each and every year, and somebody,
legally, I don't know how you can put a minimum because you'll be took to court as soon as. But
NFL does have a minimum.
But the cap, that has to come through the union, and as long as the union, CBA or whatever, they're gonna fight that,
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever see baseball have it in our lifetime, anyway.
Don't they have another?
But.
Well, money, and
coming up this year, don't they? I think it's because there could be a strike.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about a strike, 2027.
Yeah.
And what are they after?
I have no idea.
What are the players after? I wonder do you know what it is, Lenny?
I really don't.
Okay.
Well, maybe the owners are trying to. It may not be what the players want. It might be the owners are trying to do something similar to what you're saying, And they're going to fight that.
I was
That's
watching.
what the players are going to fight.
What I don't like about the salary cap and about the NFL, if you have a really good couple drafts in a row and get some superstars, by the third or fourth year you can't keep them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to decide which ones you want and which ones you're going to let go.
What could they do to that to where you could? There's got to be a way to work that where if you drafted the guy and want to keep him, that you can pay him more. That wouldn't count against.
And that's how the NBA is.
Count against your cap. You know what I mean?
The NBA, you can, the players can get that supermax contract to stay with their franchise, where if they leave, they can't make as much money.
How many in NFL? It's a pretty good rotation of teams that make the playoffs, and that's got to have a lot to do with the salary cap. How many different teams would you say on average in the NBA each year are teams that weren't in the playoffs the year before? They take 16.
Yeah, not counting the play-in. Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. 5,
It's not that
maybe.
many, is it? Yeah. Well, 5's not bad. 5's not bad. I'm anxious to see baseball this year, though, and see, how many. I don't know. Without barring injuries, I mean, the Dodgers are going to win their third in a row. When is the last time that a team won?
This has been the Yankees, hasn't it? Did they
Yeah,
win
they
3 in a
did.
row?
Right around 2000.
Early 2000.
Yep.
Late 90s, early
Yep.
2000s.
Yep. And even there, I think they are the second. I looked at some of the payrolls yesterday, and it seems like they might have been second, but it was a pretty good chunk below what the Dodgers are spending.
I think the Mets
But
are
that's their.
second.
The Mets might have been first in one thing I looked at
When you
last year.
When you were talking about owners, wealth-wise, they're as wealthy as anybody out there. The Mets are.
Yeah.
But they're new. Well, when I say new, it's his third or fourth year. But
The Dodgers probably do a better job of the money they spend, better job with the money they spend than somebody like the Mets. The Mets did they make the playoffs? Were they in the playoffs?
didn't make the
They
line.
didn't make it.
Didn't even make the playoffs. I mean, 9 times out of 10, it comes down to what kind of pitching staff and bullpen you got, whether or not you're going to make the playoffs or not. So,
Says
they spend a lot of theirs on one Soto.
Mets, Blue Jays, Dodgers are the top 3 wealthiest owners or ownership groups.
Which
the Nationals are fourth.
Surprised me about the Blue Jays. I saw that yesterday too when I was looking at some of those, but it's because it's that big corporation or whatever you want to call it there, and the what's the stadium called?
At Rogers Center.
Yeah, the Rogers
it's
Center
Rogers
Foundation.
something.
That's who the
Yeah, that's where the
ownership
money
group
is.
is.
Yeah.
Red Sox is owner's fifth.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. And he's one I was talking about when I said chooses not to spend. Do you know Boston's only signed one that's right, Lenny, right? One free agent, and it's a pitcher from
And was
the
the
Phillies.
last team to sign a free agent.
Yeah.
Very
they were.
last.
They were the last team to sign a free agent. There's
The
a couple other ones.
Yankees, Hal Steinbrenner's 23rd.
Yep.
23rd
yeah.
wealthiest owner.
Yep.
That's just his net worth. That
Yeah.
doesn't,
Yeah. Right.
that don't mean
Right.
he don't
That's
have
his-
more money to spend than some
Right.
of those teams.
Basically his
because the
private
franchise
money.
is worth more money than.
Yeah,
Right.
and that don't count anything like TV rights
Yeah.
and stuff like
Like
that.
you
where-
said, Brett, if you put them on the market, other than
Oh,
the
yeah.
Dodgers right now, they're probably the wealthiest.
Yeah, I
if
would-
you sold them, they'd be like you said, the franchise.
Yeah, I would think you're.
And at one time, I'd say
Right
they'd
about
probably been number one, but now I'd say the Dodgers are probably.
I mean, I just I think that the signing and the amount of money just kind of caught off people off guard, especially to a. Now I don't follow baseball as close as I used to. I know you two do, and but the name didn't jump off the page at me when I heard who it was, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this kind of money, and it's not.
Yeah, he's a
somebody
guy I
named
really
Shohei
wanted
or-
when I heard he was going to be a free agent. The Dodgers needed an outfielder. He's left-handed.
In comparison, what did the third baseman for the Red Sox?
Bregman was.
What did he get?
75, wasn't it, for 5, I believe.
And 175 for 5. And what was his contract for the Dodgers yesterday?
It was like 4 years, 240.
240.
240.
$60 million a year.
Yeah, that's a big difference. I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't know where it's going. I heard some of the shows I watched yesterday. Somebody called in and had said, if you're a Pittsburgh Pirate fan, you're going on opening day, and that's it. They said, what's the use of rest together the rest of the year? You go on opening day, the big day, and all that, see the team, and then not going again.
Well, one day
You
a
know?
week, one day a week when
Skeens.
Dodgers come to town.
Scuba pitch. I mean,
He said when the Dodgers come to town.
the core pitcher pitches. You know.
Yeah,
Or when
yeah.
the Dodgers come to town.
Yep, yep. When Skeens is on the mound, and this is his last year in Pittsburgh. I mean, we know that's coming. I don't know which one he'll wind up with, but I think he said he wants to be a Yankee. So I'm guessing that will happen as early as next spring. But I
Well,
don't
he'd
know.
have to be traded.
I think
through that.
baseball. I think baseball is going to get. This is my honest opinion. Less and less and less popular as we keep moving forward. I think it'll be less and less popular with kids. You know, because in how many 30 teams right now? In 20 of those cities, the parents aren't going to care a thing about taking their kids after the first month. You know, you're out of the race. I mean, that's just the way it's going to be. In football, there's almost always a worst to first. You know,
Yes.
we had one in baseball, I think, last year, but that's rare on the baseball level. I don't know what you do to fix it. I really don't know what you do to fix it, but would love to see.
I don't think it needs fixed.
I'm sure you don't. You're a money, either one.
He loves it.
Mike Painter says,
I don't
"Good
see anything
morning,
wrong with it."
STG. Let's see. Ned says, salute to the Dodgers players for playing as a team. Mets owner spent huge money last year. Well, that a lot of that's got to do with who your manager is, I would say. But Mets spent huge money last year and didn't play well together. Mets have been getting rid of so many. And Monty says, good morning, STG. Difference between Hal and George is Hal won't spend the money like his daddy did. No, I'll say that. George Steinbrenner would do whatever he could at any time. You know, he never had to do anything like this, but he would have took out a loan
Right.
if he needed to get the player that he wanted. But there again, like I said, I'm not blaming the franchises, not blaming the teams, because guess what? If I had it, I'd be doing the same thing. It's just,
Well, he
it's just
did
not
what-
the baseball we grew up with.
What Jerry Jones wishes he could do,
Yeah, right.
Right.
and he can't.
Yeah, and in Jerry's early days, he could, because I think the salary cap in the NFL came, and during that time span, didn't it?
I think so.
I think it came after Jerry had taken over. That and I don't know how it worked. You know, I think they like it might have took 3 to 5 years to get it where they wanted it, because they weren't going to make you cut players.
This says Schemes is under contract through 2029.
He'd have to go through a trade.
Yep. Arbitration.
Probably the one that's, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a Dodger. Scooble will be the next one.
Yeah, what happened there? Because there was talk this year. There was talk this year that he was on the trading block, and then all of a sudden it just went away. You know?
I think the expense was so high. When I mean expense, return for that Detroit was expecting for, and he has 1 year.
Yeah.
And he's a free agent. You know, he'd almost have to be traded to a place where you'd hope you were going to sign him, you know. And I think if he's went this long, he's not going to sign. He's going to
Brett,
he's
speaking
going to
of-
ride it out.
Speaking of Detroit, weren't they one of those teams high on the list of richest owners or whatever? Seemed like
Let's
like the
see.
Tigers might have been.
Yeah, they're 12th.
12th.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What's the difference though in the value of?
Well, the Mets owner's worth $23 billion.
Yeah.
The Tigers is $4 billion.
Wow.
The Blue Jays
That's a big-
$19 billion, and then it drops way down after that. After the Mets and Blue Jays.
And the Blue Jays are number what?
2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
They're 19 billion. The Dodgers owner Mark Walters 7.3 billion. But I don't know how all these are set up, but the Dodgers, it's just he's the majority
He's the
owner,
majority
I guess.
because-
It's a group of
Because Magic Johnson's
people.
one in that group.
yeah.
You know, we're going to get to where in Major League Baseball, when they show the games of the week, it's only going to revolve around 6 teams or so. You know, I mean, that's unless somebody just surprises somebody and plays well all year, and you know, about halfway through the season they're still in the race. But it's a little different than from when we were growing up.
Well, it's funny, the Diamondbacks owner's 26th on the list, but they throw around a lot of money. The Diamondbacks, they bring in some free agents
Yeah,
and big names. So,
and they're usually competitive.
yeah. So if they can do it, why can't the other teams do it?
Yeah. Well, there again, salary cap's
The other
not,
teams don't try. for
salary
one.
cap's not all you need. Salary minimum.
Now, I guess Arizona, maybe that's more of a destination than Cincinnati or
Oh, you just broke
Pittsburgh.
Steve K's heart.
Well, he doesn't live in Cincinnati. Yeah. I mean, he has no ties to that city.
Oh, he has ties. That's his team.
Yeah.
You don't live in L.A.
WKRP.
No, but I'd rather live in L.A. than Cincinnati or Pittsburgh
Heck
Yeah, probably so.
For the climate.
Probably so.
or New York or Boston or Lincoln.
So anywhere in the world, then you'd rather live in Los Angeles, right? Is that what you're saying?
If I'd have to be able to afford the
Yeah.
area that I,
Felt comfortable in?
if I was a big time Major League Baseball player, then yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? That may be a part of it. Why is it not affecting the Angels?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I mean, they're just like.
I think you have to find a way to get pretty good before big names are going to sign with you.
I'd love to see the average
one.
attendance last year for the Dodgers at home and the Angels at home, because that'd be a good one to, because you got the same market, you got the exact same market right there, and I don't know. I'd guess they outnumber them 3-1, maybe more than that in attendance. Just a guess there. It might be even worse than what I'm thinking, but I don't know. I don't know. Baseball's around the corner. How long till they report? Lenny, February, mid-February, early February.
I heard him say a month, and that was first of this week. So
Yeah.
it must be earlier, a little bit earlier than mid-February.
Yeah.
Pitchers and catchers normally report first, a day or 2 or 3 days ahead.
Angels they had pretty good attendance.
Did they?
Yeah, 32,000.
That is not bad.
The Dodgers was 49, but the Dodgers they have a bigger stadium.
Yeah.
Well, no, the Giants haven't won the World Series since, 2014?
Is that how long it's been?
But they've got like 500 straight sellouts.
Right.
Yeah, the Giants' average was 36,000, so I guess that's their
Huge market.
capacity.
Yeah.
It is a huge market. Great ballpark. Something to go see.
Well, just like you, Brett, you said the Angels 2,000.
I wouldn't have thought that.
When you look at that, that's Boston, because Fenway don't hold about 34, I believe.
Yeah, Boston's average is 34.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
And some of these, there are a couple at 9,000 you can't count because they played in small stadiums.
Back when they talked about contracting, did they do it at all? Did any teams get? I remember Minnesota was one they were talking about contracting, that, taking baseball down. I don't think they ever did they?
I don't think
they ever. I can't remember a team that was there one day and then just gone the next.
How about expansion?
for that
You think we'll ever get a team in Charlotte Metro and or Raleigh, Durham? I'm talking about Major League teams.
Yeah, I know you are, but
I heard somewhere the other day. And
What's
I
the
don't remember who
smallest
it
market?
was that this guy was talking, and he said Nashville and Charlotte. And I said, where'd that come from? But I cannot remember who the team was.
They
yeah,
don't-
Nashville,
they don't-
Charlotte, and Indianapolis are always the ones I hear whenever they talk about it.
I don't think they need expansion.
They don't need to expand. Maybe a team move or something. But
Yeah.
Right.
where are the A's going to wind up?
That's who it was.
Las Vegas.
That's who it was.
The
because
A's.
there's some questions still
And they're
about the
supposed to go to
stadium.
Vegas? Okay,
And that was what,
yeah. Which show, why do you think Oakland did not want the A's to stay around?
or the Raiders.
Or the Raiders?
Yeah, I mean, it was stadium issues, right?
I think it come down to stadium issues, didn't it?
I think it come down to stadium issues too, but what was the average crowd for the A's the last 10 years?
Yes, pretty small.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no return.
Nope.
No return on that investment. So I think that's why, the main reason, that they couldn't see it being able to afford it or it being worthwhile entertainment. You know, I don't know. I mean, all their teams are gone, right? Even the
Warriors, too, went across the bay.
the
didn't
Warriors went to San
across the bay
Francisco.
to San Fran.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what Oakland's got going for it.
Well,
this
how's
thing.
it been in Vegas since the Raiders moved there? I mean, have they been packing them in?
They do pack them in, but if you look, 40% are visiting teams.
Visiting teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably what the A's are going to hope
Sure.
for, is that
True.
a lot of travelers, you
Right.
know, tourists come.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. And as bad as Vegas is, look out there in L.A. when the Chargers play. I mean, they probably only have about 25% of the fans in the stands.
Yeah, they just, to me, the Chargers don't have an identity since they left San Diego. Do you guys think? I mean, it doesn't seem like it.
You think they had one in San Diego?
Well, yeah, well, yeah, not a great one.
If you think about it, all these professional franchises that have multiple teams in the city, one of them's a little brother.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
one
it's
else
just-
is a stepchild.
That's
right.
it. I mean, yeah, same thing in NBA. So, you know, and NBA, you got the Clippers and the Nets.
Yeah.
You know, at least them two, and maybe more. But they never get the. You know, I don't know if it would work out better for them if they did go somewhere. But I'm going to guess Brett would know the Nets probably sell out a lot. I mean,
I think
No?
they did. I don't know
They
about
did?
I mean,
Okay.
they've been terrible for a few years
Yeah.
now. I think they did early.
what about in LA, the Clippers? Do they?
Well, they have a new arena. I've heard it's a great
Really?
arena. And Steve Ballmer, he does a good job
Yeah.
getting the fans into it.
As long as
I've
you
heard
don't
Bill
dance.
Simmons talk a lot. Bill Simmons is a season ticket holder for the Clippers. He's still a Celtics fan, but he just loves the NBA. So he's got season tickets, and he talks about how great the arena is, the way it's set up for fan experience.
Wonder what a season ticket costs to the Lakers versus the Clippers. Can they be different?
I don't know. I would guess they're pretty similar, though.
Okay. Yeah. I would too. How far is their facility from the Lakers facility? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. 5 to 10 miles, maybe. I don't.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
takes you 2 hours.
3-day
10
trip.
miles, a day and a half.
Yeah, I don't really know. It's the Clippers is a little south of downtown LA where the Lakers arena is, but I don't know the distance.
Yeah, I'm just wondering about that. Let's see. We got to get into a lot of different things this morning. We talked about baseball and free agency a little bit. We'll talk about the NFL playoffs. Obviously, college football. Who you think will win? Who do you want to win? Or is it a difference? Is there a difference in that? A couple
this
high
the best
school
weekend of the
notes
NFL?
as well. Definitely.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think so.
yeah, 4 marquee games.
Marquee games.
It'd be hard to beat the games from last week, though.
The
I
games
know.
from last week were
Four
unbelievable
thrillers.
close.
Very
Unbelievably close. Was only one of them.
Two were bad.
2 were bad.
Two?
The last 2 were bad.
Okay, and that was, help me with it.
New England beat the Chargers.
Chargers look bad.
19-3,
Chargers
Yeah.
look bad.
and then Houston beat Pittsburgh 30-6.
Yeah, yeah.
That one was pretty good for a
Pittsburgh.
half.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
it
they
got
pulled away late, but
2 defensive touchdowns.
Well, you think Aaron Rodgers is going to be satisfied with his last pass being a pick 6?
he'll have to be.
Yeah. In the NFL.
It
Yeah,
wouldn't have mattered.
he's-
No.
At
I don't
that
think
point.
he's going to make his decision
No.
just off of that play.
No.
No, like I said, it was not a game-changing pick.
No.
By no means. Who's got their lyrics ready?
I do.
I know Mike don't. Lenny, did you do any? Okay, you're good. I got
Y'all three
some
of
too.
them.
We'll let
Hunt some here if you need.
we will let Brett take off with them this morning.
I will say this is a 90s song.
90s.
And even though the moment passed me by, I still can't turn away.
Ooh.
Back in a moment.
Seuss Auto Repair and Performance at 1122 South Aspen Street in Lincoln now have 4 North Carolina licensed state inspectors on site. Need automotive work? They are the best. Oil changes, brakes, car detailing, and suspension work. You'll be in and out before you know it. Stop in and see the guys at Seuss Auto Repair and Performance at 1122 South Aspen Street in Lincoln. Hours of business, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 704-240-3061. Seuss Auto Repair and Performance.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Dr. John Klunger III and Dr. Aaron Hebner's mission is to earn their patients' respect and trust through the commitment and positivity, and offer the dental solutions in a professional environment to improve oral and overall health. The practice will be accepting new patients. Just call 704-735-0765 to schedule an immediate appointment. We can provide services like extractions, crowns, bridges, fillings, night guards, cleanings, and deep cleanings, sleep apnea appliances, partials, and dentures. We can also advise determine a treatment plan for dental implants. Dr. John Klunger III and Dr. Aaron Hebner, 904 Doncha Drive, Lincoln. Call 704-735-0765 to schedule your appointment and experience the dental profession in a warm and no-pressure environment. I'm telling you, the apple didn't fall far.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Call Mooney Insurance in Maiden or East Lincoln Insurance in Denver, or visit mooneyinsurance.com.
At some time or another, you've probably dreamed of moving into your new dream home. Key Builders in Lincoln is here to help make your dreams come true. They look forward to giving you your new key to your brand new home. Many floor plans to choose from. There's one right there for you. Be sure to visit the website at mykeybuilders.com or visit their office at 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Key Builders, a proud sponsor of local high school sports on the radio. Like them on Facebook too. Rhodesville Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm, but they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agricultural fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodesville Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandville.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook too.
Buying a Bobcat is now easier than ever at West End Sales in Vail. Now get 0% APR financing. That means low monthly payments. Or you can get $1,200 instant rebates on selected models. Now is the time to buy. Like we said, it's easier than ever. Again, get 0% APR financing or get $1,200 instant rebate on selected Bobcat models at West End Sales at the Highway 1827 West intersection in Vail. Online at westendsales.com and like them on Facebook too.
Welcome back. Let's see. Ned was the first one to answer here on the song. And he said, I won't tell them your name. And Brett said, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the name of the song, right?
Name.
Oh, okay, name. Name is the name of the song. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Richard also weighed in, said Goo Goo Dolls. I heard that the girl that's inspiration for writing the song was Kennedy, a former VJ on MTV. And she is an analyst for Fox News. Do you know that, Brett?
Nope.
I didn't either. Wonder how many times a day she plays that song. Quite a few, right? I would think. Oh, man. Many different things to talk about this morning. I don't know how much we can get in the next hour and a half. And where do we start? I'm gonna start here on some of the high school stuff. And Brett, if you will, you can get the scores pulled up from last night, boys and girls. You think you can do some of those? No, I know. With 8 classes, it's a mess. It really is. But I want.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give some.
I wanted to start out with a high school athlete. I saw something the other day that came over and said, and Brett, don't you answer because you're going to know the answer to this. I'll see if Lenny and Mike can get it. I got a picture and it had this guy on it and says, "Is this guy North Carolina's best high school athlete ever?" And the more I started looking at it, and he's current. The more I started looking at it, I mean, he's got a resume for it. Who is it, Mike Powell?
Current? You said he's current?
He's current.
He's still playing right at this moment.
Well, he's probably in bed.
I mean,
Still playing what? Professionally or?
No, he's still playing high school.
Still playing high school?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
And he has the resume for it. And I know for a fact, I've seen him play. Brett's seen him play. Mike's seen him play.
Kendra Harrison. But
You're close.
The Harris kid from Reed.
You're
was
close
from
too.
Reedsville.
You're very close. You're very close. You just don't know how close you are.
Well, it's obvious then
That he's not.
that he's not even the best one at his school.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is now.
If everybody thinks
He is now.
Kendra Harrison, then he's the best athlete.
Right. But
That's been at that school the last 4
He don't
years.
have the resume now that Deontay Neal
Deontay Neal.
has. Would you like to go through high school and go 53-6 in football?
Yeah.
Want to guess his basketball record on the basketball court?
92-2. Just a
Mike, you're pretty awesome.
101-1.
Mike was very close, 94-2.
Hey.
94-2 on the basketball court. It is just amazing with this kid. This is what I got the other day, and it was from NC Preps, and it says, "Is Deontay Neal the state's best?" 6 state championships appearances. 6 state championship appearances. Combined sports, he's 147-8. 147-8.
And he has
6
won
state
4.
titles. So that's 6.
He hadn't won 6.
Okay.
Appeared in
You're
6.
right. 6 appearances. 6 appearances.
Out of 7
4
tries
times.
so far.
4-time state champion. 2 in football, 2
Yeah.
in basketball. Is that what it would be? Yeah. And then the bottom says, "Is Deontay Neal the best overall athlete ever from the state of North Carolina?" And there is no right answer.
No.
No.
There is no right
Subjective.
answer. But he's got a great resume.
With the resume.
I mean, with
what
a
they've
resume.
accomplished.
With a resume, and we have seen him, and I'm telling you right
if
now,
you word it, has Deontay Neal had the best high school career in North Carolina? You might say yeah.
Yeah.
But Kendra Harrison is a better athlete than Deontay Neal.
is it just because he's bigger?
That's a big part of it. Yeah.
He can do what Deontay Neal does, and he's 6'8" and 245, maybe something like that. Oregon's getting a steal. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know if I call it a steal. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
they're getting a great player.
yeah, just to go across country though. I mean, I would
Yeah.
kind of like a steal.
I guess they're stealing it from the southeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealing him.
Yeah. You know, what we've learned is there's more money out there to be had than maybe in the southeast.
I wonder how soon he'll play.
That's a good
Will he
question.
play next year?
You know what? This day and time, how many people redshirt?
Well, the thing is, if you don't play him and he
He's
really
gone.
wants to play, he can leave.
He's leaving.
NIL portal now, you almost
Yeah.
You don't redshirt.
expectation from him. He gonna play or he's gonna be gone.
Tell me, what would keep him from playing?
I don't know how deep their tight end
Yeah.
room is. I think their top tight end declared for the draft.
You should put those pink jerseys on our camera.
But
Let
there's
people see.
there's
Pretty
always
in
the
They what?
they could always bring in
They could.
senior
You see
tight
the
end in the
quarterback's
portal.
coming back. That helping?
Yeah.
That helps
Dante
him,
Moore.
don't it? That helps
That
him.
helps.
Yeah.
I think that helps him a lot.
Number 2 behind Mendoza.
I mean, that puts him as one of the top couple favorites for the national title.
Do you
Next
guys
year.
think that what's the quarterback's name that's there?
Dante Moore.
Do you think he really is not coming out of the draft because the Jets have the second pick?
I don't know.
I don't think that would make a difference. You know, I mean,
They're probably going to have a top pick next year too.
yeah, you're right.
This
I mean, they're
year's
likely-
quarterback draft, once you get past Mendoza, is not that great. It's one of the weakest. in
Who would be the
recent
next
years.
one? Who would be next?
I have
Got
no
to be
idea.
Moore, but that really leaves a big hole.
Who?
More, Dante Moore would
Oh,
gotta
okay.
be
Yeah.
probably the number
Yeah, I
2
know.
guy.
I don't know if there's another
he
first
was.
rounder.
That's what I'm saying. They're talking about will they be another first rounder from the quarterback?
And if you're a team with several needs, you can't waste one on a quarterback that you're not sure about.
That high.
Yeah.
Now next year will be a different story because you'll have Manning, right, out of Texas.
Yeah, which means he'll probably go second again next year.
The
I would
guy
guess
went
Manning will go first.
Who's
and
the
more.
quarterback that went from Cincinnati?
Don't think Manning goes
to-
first?
Soares.
Yeah, is that
Something like
where's he
that.
going? Texas Tech.
Texas Tech,
Texas
yeah.
Tech. Yeah.
Starts with an A. It's
Yeah.
S-O,
Sorsby,
or something
something like that. Yeah.
Is this a bad time to look at your college football roster? To see who's on it? 'Cause
Depends on who you are.
yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking how much time.
I think
how
Notre
much more
Dame's done
change-
great
How
in
much
the
more change
portal.
will there be? Is what I'm getting at
Yeah.
from now. You know, I mean,
Well, some teams change 2/3 of their roster every year.
when's the portal close, or is it closed?
It's closed.
Is
Closed
it?
last night.
Last night.
I mean,
Now, when does it open back up?
doesn't this time.
Okay.
They've changed it unless some kind of lawsuit comes along. and
Well,
takes
what's the
it.
deal with the Duke quarterback then?
Yeah,
because he just announced he's entering the portal like
Yeah.
yesterday,
He's
but he's not committed to anybody.
Nobody told him to
No,
close.
no, but the rumor, Miami.
Miami.
And to me,
Then the
that-
portal's got to open again. It's got to open
Yeah.
again for him to pick a school.
Well, what we mean by opening, you got to be in the portal as of last night.
Yeah.
Got to be
You
in
can
it.
go on. You can.
So he went ahead and stuck his name in
Yeah.
there last
that was
night.
his last opportunity. If he was
Okay.
going to go in the portal, had to be by midnight last
It's
night.
closed for entries, but not closed for
Yeah,
takers.
That's when it starts.
Wonder
The way
what-
I understand it.
Yeah. Why do they even have dates? I mean, it's such a free for all right now. Why do you even have dates? If you're not going to do it and protect these teams that are playing in the playoffs, then why do you even have dates?
Yeah.
I mean, they should protect the teams that are in the playoffs.
It's the Wild Wild West now too, but this is even more so. When Men's announced 2 or 3 weeks ago, I'm staying at Duke.
Yeah. He announced in December.
which basically tells me people's tampering,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
not you got the portal, but they ought to.
Oh, tampering's going on all the time.
What about those guys that tampered with the with some college basketballs, like North Carolina A&T getting in the news, and East Carolina in the news with some of these side bets and these
Prop
bets and things like that. A lot of arrests made this last week. I don't follow it closely, but that's it's boy. I mean,
I read last night when I seen Mensa was leaving. I got to digging a little bit. They were talking about Miami and said they thought that was his destination, but said listen to some of the stuff supposedly they've been doing. I don't know how they got time to play football. They had Ty Simpson. Mm-hmm. Didn't he go in the draft? Didn't he go?
Yeah, Ty Simpson.
Well, the rumor was Miami went to him, offered him $6 million to pull his name out and transfer, and that didn't work out. And then Sorsby, they tried to get him to visit, but he had already committed to Texas Tech. So it sounds like Mensa, he's the, they're just out.
He was supposed to be in the second year of a 2-year deal, and he's going to get $4 million to stay at Duke. I guess he's already got the other $4 million.
Yeah, from last year. Yeah.
I mean,
there was some questions that what I read about Mensa that a lot of his pay was tied in with Duke getting percentage of it too, and so that wasn't going to go over well. That they'd probably have to negotiate something out on
that. Is there a limit on how many years now you can stay in college?
It does.
I mean, they're supposed to be.
There is for the Ole Miss quarterback.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because he was denied another year. I don't know if it's an extra year, another year.
These guys might make a lifetime of money while they're in college.
Yeah.
They can't even make the pros. You know what I mean?
What's kind of kid at Mississippi, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's wanting that extra year.
Shambles.
Because he can make more.
Yeah.
He can make more guaranteed money by having another year than going in the NFL, because they said he's probably a second-round pick.
When will they rule on him? Whether
they already did, didn't they? They said he's denied his 6th year.
Yeah.
The NCAA denied him
6 years.
at 6th
But
year.
now he's taking out a lawsuit, Mike.
Yeah.
How easy was
to challenge it?
How easy
would
it be to show favoritism on these decisions? Because who's making these decisions, and what schools are they from?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I could see that being, we will for you, but not for him, at times. Butch says Brett finally did a song that showed my age. No clue. And we said that was the Goo Goo Dolls. Richard says Julius Peppers would be my pick for athletic ability. Even for the guys he played with, football and basketball and track. Peppers has definitely got to be on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. If you take the whole numbers thing out of it and just go with who was the best athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, it's impossible to say, but I thought from a number standpoint, Sage Surratt's got to be right up there.
Now Lenny may disagree with me on this. One that popped in my mind is Jordan, even though he played baseball. He dabbled at baseball. He really didn't play baseball, right? But Jordan really, though, didn't break out. He wasn't the great high school athlete.
I think you'd have to base it on what you did in high school.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I agree.
He was maybe the greatest athlete from North Carolina, but not in high school.
Well, yeah, that's what the question was, just high school career.
Yeah,
even in college, he averaged, 17?
Yeah.
Something like that in a game.
Dean
So his
Smith,
really
the rumor that he was the only guy who could hold him 20 points per game.
Jason says the Miami offer of Darian Mensah is $10 million for 1 year.
$10 million.
Housing in a country club neighborhood, and his sister a full scholarship. Hey, I like how he's working it for the family too. A sister a full scholarship. She is currently a student at Oregon.
And will Mensah be a student at Miami? Or will he just live at the country club and play football?
Why do you have to be a student?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I would guess half the kids this day and time don't do anything for school.
I mean,
do nothing for
Pretty
school.
much thrown that whole thing out. Student with the bathwater.
Yeah. It's not really college football. That's just what they call it.
Yeah.
Has to have a name. And you can't call it amateur football.
In that scenario.
So what did Duke get for their $4 million? They got an ACC championship, so they got something out of it.
Well, I was going to go a step further. If you're getting $10 million, then if I'm Duke, I'm taking a lawsuit out for the $4 million that you get 10, so we'll take your 4 and you can have your 6.
Well, what I read was
Whoever it is.
Miami was going to have to buy his contract or something like that. Buy him out of his contract at Duke. I don't know.
Wouldn't you love to have to keep up with all this? We just come in here and dabble at it a little bit and talk about it and stuff we've heard. I can't imagine.
Now, I just wonder, like, I bet Mario Cristobal's not really even involved in any of this.
Which brings up a good point. I'm going to tell you who I want to win the college football championship. I want Mario Cristobal to win the national championship, but I want Indiana's team to win it. Does that make sense? I mean, so I'm in a no-win situation. So, yeah.
You like him more than Signetti?
I just don't like Signetti knowing he's on camera and making those little faces that he makes when he knows that he's on. I do like Cristobal though. I mean, I have whenever he was at Oregon. Ain't that where he come from last?
That's
Yeah.
the last location, yep.
Good one here. Ned says owner-operators doing business as college football. That's DBA. Got to put that DBA in front of it. Brett, you got high school football, basketball. Football's a little earlier, a little late, but high school basketball scores from last night. And Butch, Maiden with a big win last night.
Yeah, I just pulled up to start 5A boys.
Okay.
So these games
Yeah, we don't need but about 3 classes.
involve 5A teams, maybe some other
3,
classes.
4, and 5A is our main.
South Point beat Kings Mountain 75-72. Ashbrook beat Forest View 85-60. East Lincoln beat Newton Conover 81-40. Mount Tabor over Oak Grove 63-55. I just have to scroll through here and find some
You're
local
good.
ones. Hickory over Bunker Hill 96-64. Crest beat North Gaston 82-41. Concord beat J.M. Robinson 72-64. J.M. Robinson listed as number 2.
In RPI?
No, max prep ranking.
Okay.
I can get to RPI later if you want me to, but I don't know. It's kind of early for
Yeah,
that.
we can wait a couple weeks.
North Lincoln over Maiden, 85-54. Looks like that's about all the 5A boys.
In our area.
Yep, let me get to
Now,
4A.
East Lincoln still only has 1 loss, am I right?
They lost the second game the other night.
They lost to TC Rovers.
TC Rovers.
That's right.
In a non-conference game by like a low-scoring game, like
Yeah.
65-60 or 55-50, something like that.
Down to, well, other classes. Highland Tech beat East Gaston 49-40. East Rutherford beat East Burke 57-44. Burns beat Kramer 75-70. Let's see, RS Central over West Caldwell 58-57. Fred T. Ford over West Iredale 64-58. Reedsville over Walkertown 72-66.
That was a good one. And I thought Walkertown's been good
Yeah.
for the last several years. Walkertown's got a good basketball program.
Yeah, and they're 3A. Reedsville's 4A.
Yeah.
Lincoln Charter over Christ the King 77-50. Let's see, Pisgah over Brevard 58-45. That's about all the 4As, which that included some 3As because they're playing each other. Let me get to the 3A board here. Well, I can tell you a game I saw. Lincoln beat Bessemer City 81-77.
Now, Bessemer beat Lincoln the first time, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So those two have split. Both of those have 2 conference losses. I think Burns and Shelby each have 1 conference loss.
Right.
Cherryville over West Lincoln 87-77.
Other way, Cherville's first win against a conference foe since February 16th, 2024. So broke a 22-game losing streak against
Conference competition.
opposition.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
East Surrey over Mount Airy 57-40. That's about, let's see, that's about all the locals. Now I got to get to the girls side.
Yes, because Butch will not be happy unless you tell the girls' scores last night. Because Maiden did get a big win last night.
Is that the only one we?
That's the only one I know
need
of.
to give it. Well, I can tell you, Lincoln beat Bessemer City.
You can
in
give
girls.
our locals for sure.
What was it?
Lincoln
71-41 or something like that. I think Lincoln hit a 3 right at the end to go up by 30. I was wishing for that a lot earlier. Is 30 points
Yeah.
the spread for the running clock? Yeah.
35.
35.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it didn't get to 35.
Same number in football, right? Isn't it 35 now? It is, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lincoln beat Bessemer City 71-41. Let me find.
35 in the second half of basketball is too high.
Yeah. I think 30's
They all
good.
go 30.
Yeah.
East Burke 56, East Rutherford 44.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving that one. West Lincoln over Cherryville 54-18.
And we tried to keep it under 35.
Did you?
High Brighton over Patton 59-20.
Oh, so you guys intentionally kept it
I
up.
was trying to.
Now let me go up to the next class and
We didn't try to miss all them layups in the first quarter. That's just natural.
What else you got, Brett?
Stuart Kramer over Burns 65-28.
Kramer still, they got a great record. Do we know? Are they
Yeah.
They lost to East Rutherford, I think.
one loss, East
One loss,
Rutherford?
Brett.
Let's see.
And I think Burns
Yeah,
is previously
14-1.
undefeated in
Burns
the
11-3 overall, and that was a blowout. Highland Tech swept East Gaston boys and girls 53-19 in girls. Maiden over North Lincoln 85-83. Had to be one of the best girls games in the state.
Yeah.
Who was it again?
Maiden 85-83.
Oh, yeah.
over
That many
North.
points and
Yeah.
that close? Yeah.
Well, the first time they played, I think, was what, 86, 77?
It was high, yeah.
East North Lincoln.
The North people will holler at me if I don't say this. They were without Ashlyn Black, one of their starters, with a
Oh, wow.
concussion. Did not play.
She's the heart and soul.
Yeah. But if you're Maiden, you
That's a
win.
big win.
And it's a win against a team a class up, too. So
That's right.
4A.
Well, that puts them in a tie for the
For
conference.
sure does.
I mean, I don't. Doesn't,
Yes, it
doesn't
does.
mean much other than getting that trophy at the end. But
That's all.
Now they got about two of them.
East Lincoln beat Newton 57-38. Hickory over Bunker Hill 64-28. High Brighton, yeah, I already said that one. That's about all of the
Newton
local.
Conover girls coach,
Sylvia White.
You don't see them have a down year usually like they.
No.
I think they're down. I think they may be 500 or below.
Yeah.
And
Oh, they started like 0-10.
yeah, they are below.
I think they
them.
lost some.
They'll bounce back. I'm
players
sure.
to other
I would
schools.
think
They did.
that. That's she's one of those that wouldn't shock me if she says, I've had enough of that,
Could be.
and just
The 3-14.
steps away.
Works the other way.
What, Brett?
I said they're 3-14,
3-14.
and they're probably. Are they the smallest school in that conference?
Get your lyrics ready, Mike.
Well,
The smallest school in that conference.
What's Bunker Hill? I'm just asking. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know.
It seemed like.
I'd say Bunker Hill'd stretch farther, though. They'd pull from more areas.
Yeah.
Versus you're just in I assume, the city limits of Newton.
Yeah.
So I'd say Bunker Hill's probably bigger.
All right. You good?
Yep.
Nothing else that we need to mention on right now on the scores from last
so
night?
we
or anything?
basically
So-
started the second half of the conference races, pretty much, right?
Yes.
Heading down.
Yes.
Yeah, but some teams haven't. Like Lincoln and Shelby haven't played yet.
Twice
because of
next
schedule.
week.
Twice next week. Yeah,
Because
Wednesday and Friday.
At Shelby and Friday at
Right.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
I want to see one of those. I'd
Yeah.
like to see one of those.
Richard says, yes, they do have to be signed up for 12 hours. 12 hours of classes,
Okay.
these
Yeah, to
college
be
athletes.
full-time.
I'm sure lots on online classes. Yes, online is the way to go. Tutors helping, doing the work, Lots of big-time athletes still get or is given their degrees. Yes, I can see that. Let's see. Butch says it was evident that North Lincoln missing the black girl, especially at the end of the game. probably for ball handling and stuff like that was what I'm guessing he's talking about there. Making good decisions. So.
Well, maybe they'll meet again in the finals
that'd be great.
of the conference tournament.
Very likely.
Yeah, you want to
Very
see.
likely.
I think East Lincoln might be capable of upsetting.
Yeah, they're
one
pretty
of
good
them.
too.
East Lincoln's pretty
But
good.
that's gotta be
They got
about it.
Montanari.
Yeah.
They played Maiden close the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
70-63, wasn't it?
And who are the top two boys teams right now in that? East Lincoln has to be close to
East
the top.
Lincoln is the top.
Yeah.
Probably North Lincoln.
East hadn't
Lincoln
lost a
North.
conference
And
game
North.
yet.
And North. Yeah.
And North.
Yeah.
And Hickory's good.
Yeah. Hickory's
Yeah,
good.
Hickory's pretty good.
It should be two of those three
Right.
in their championship.
Yeah. And then the other conference here, the 3A conference.
There's four top teams in boys.
Four.
Shelby, Burns, Lincoln, and Bessemer City.
Yeah,
Okay.
those four.
Shelby and Burns have one loss, and Lincoln and Bessemer have two losses.
And who's the top girls, Lenny?
Stuart Kramer.
Oh,
Stuart-
far
yeah,
and away.
Yeah,
They have
Kramer's.
competition.
No, they have no
I'm
competition.
sure going to run away with that.
Where is the really good player from there?
She's going to Wake Forest.
Wake
Wake,
Forest.
yeah.
Yeah. A D1 ACC player. Mike's going to give us lyrics. When we come back, we're going to answer his lyrics, and I'm going to give you football trivia.
Cool.
What you got, Mike?
Has he lost his mind? Can he see, or is he blind?
Back in a moment.
Zeus Auto Repair and Performance at 1122 South Aspen Street in Lincoln now have 4 North Carolina licensed state inspectors on site. Need automotive work? They are the best. Oil changes, brakes, car detailing, and suspension work. You'll be in and out before you know it. Stop in and see the guys at Zeus Auto Repair and Performance at 1122 South Aspen Street in Lincoln. Hours of business, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 704-240-3061. Zeus Auto Repair and Performance.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Dr. John Kalunga III and Dr. Aaron Hevener's mission is to earn their patients' respect and trust through the commitment and positivity, and offer the dental solutions in a professional environment to improve oral and overall health. The practice will be accepting new patients. Just call 704-735-0765 to schedule an immediate appointment. We can provide services like extractions, crowns, bridges, fillings, night guards, cleanings, and deep cleanings, sleep apnea appliances, partials, and dentures. We can also advise determine a treatment plan for dental implants. Dr. John Kalunga III and Dr. Aaron Hevener, 904 Daunchy Drive, Lincoln. Call 704-735-0765 to schedule your appointment and experience the dental profession in a warm and no-pressure environment. I'm telling you, the apple didn't fall far.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Call Mooney Insurance in Maiden or East Lincoln Insurance in Denver, or visit mooneyinsurance.com.
At some time or another, you probably dreamed of moving into your new dream home. Key Builders in Lincoln is here to help make your dreams come true. They look forward to giving you your new key to your brand new home. Many floor plans to choose from. There's one right there for you. Be sure to visit the website at mykeybuilders.com or visit their office at 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Key Builders, a proud sponsor of local high school sports on the radio. Like them on Facebook too. Roseville Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm, but they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agricultural fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandbill.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook too.
Buying a Bobcat is now easier than ever at West End Sales in Vale. Now get 0% APR financing. That means low monthly payments. Or you can get $1,200 instant rebates on selected models. Now is the time to buy. Like we said, it's easier than ever. Again, get 0% APR financing or get $1,200 instant rebate on selected Bobcat models at West End Sales at the Highway 1827 West intersection in Vale. Online at westindsales.com and like them on Facebook too.
Welcome back. What a huge day of high school NFL football. Huge weekend. Also, to go along with that, Monday night, the national championship game coming up. And right in on top of all that, how many college basketball games today? A couple hundred?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean,
at
least, 150, something like that, college basketball games.
North Carolina and Duke are on their West Coast junket, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they just swap opponents.
Swap opponents.
Duke started a game one night at 11
Yeah.
on our time, and I told Brett, I said, I guess I'll be missing the Duke game tonight, and Brett said he hoped he was because he had to get up early the next morning. I could if I wanted to stay up and watch that game, I wouldn't have been able to. Not without going to sleep a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Mike, give your lyrics again because we did have some people get those correctly.
Has he lost his mind? Can he see? Or is he blind? Can he walk at all? Or if he moves, will he fall?
Yep. And I'm going to tell you how they came to me. Ned, then Rodney, then Butch, all with the correct lyrics, the correct artist to go with the lyrics this morning, Black Sabbath's Iron Man.
Iron Man.
And Mike said...
off their first album, maybe second album?
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Cherville's win.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. I really just put that in there because Cherville broke a 22-game losing streak in conference, against conference opposition last night.
Before we get back into sports, I want to read something else Richard just sent me. I remember this guy, and I think Lenny and Mike will. Sam Holmesley.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You heard about Sam Holmesley?
No,
Richard says he passed away. Just wanted to let you know, Sam Holmesley, longtime popular umpire in the area and teacher and football coach at Burns Middle School and high school, passed away. He and Fatty Hudson were longtime umpire partners. Remember those days?
Oh, yeah.
And he was inducted into the North Carolina American Legion Hall of Fame a couple years back. So,
well, I did not know that.
Yep. One of the good guys.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. When he says he was one of the well-liked, he hit the nail on the head.
I know he always liked to make it pretty dramatic on strikeouts. Right?
Hey, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Sam Holmes.
Let's see, what was I going to get to next? We got Mike's lyrics taken care of. Oh, I told you I was going to give you a okay, here's the way I'm going to do this, okay? I'm going to give you a trivia question. Just don't go for the guys in the studio, but if you're listening, you got 15 seconds to get your answer in. That way nobody can look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 seconds to get your answer in. And you can give me initials. You can give me the guys' initials. Youngest quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl. Don't say it if you think you know it. Don't say it in here if you think you know it. Youngest quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl. You got 15 seconds. Don't be looking it up. You guys can look at me if you think you know it and tell me who it is. And just happened to get this a couple days ago and went over it and thought, well, that'd be for this time of year. The Super Bowl's coming up. It's not that far. Monty Moss says Drake may be after this year.
After this year.
And he got it to me in 15 seconds. But so we'll see. But if he does, we'll ask that again. We'll ask that question again. And I did not get any answers within the first 15 seconds. So, all right, you guys give it a shot then.
Roethlisberger.
Bingo. Mike Powell had no problem.
Nope.
Unless he looked it up.
No.
That's good. Ben Roethlisberger was the youngest quarterback to win a Super Bowl. I just saw that on something just a couple days ago, and I thought,
Speaking of
I didn't remember that. I didn't remember that being that way, you know. So I said that'd be good trivia.
Speaking of him, I was reading something recently that problem for Pittsburgh, they stayed with Roethlisberger a little too long, in those later years. And they've had a quarterback problem ever since Roethlisberger, haven't they? I mean, truthfully, that's really been a major issue for the Steelers.
Yeah. You get some of these things on here that just blow my mind from time to time. One of the things I got recently had a list of overrated quarterbacks in the NFL, most overrated quarterbacks. You know who I had number one? This is why you can't go by these things. Troy Aikman.
No, I don't.
No. There's
3
no way.
Super Bowl rings, no.
How many?
3. How many's he had?
3?
3.
I thought you said 2.
I did say 2.
I mean, this
So
list
3.
says Aikman, Bradshaw, Namath, Vick, and Manning, which are they all Hall of Famers? Manning's not in yet, but
which Manning?
Eli.
Yeah,
Well, they wouldn't
he
overrate
got it.
Peyton. Surely they wouldn't think Peyton's overrated.
Well, I don't see how you say Aikman's overrated because
He's not.
nobody considers
He's not.
him the greatest. I mean, nobody ever puts him in that conversation. So that's the only way you could overrate him.
And the game was a little different then. You didn't throw it 4 out of 5 downs.
Yeah.
Right.
They had a running game.
They did.
Now everybody slings it around the yard. Did I mention about the news from High Point Central? I think I did before we went on the air, but I hadn't talked about that yet, right?
Mention that.
Yeah, High Point Central dropping football after the season. This past season, they played their 10 games and did not score. And this is a team that used to be playoffs every year.
What's their classification? 4A, 5A?
They're one of them, but I don't know which. I really don't. If I had to guess, I would say 5. Wouldn't you, Brett?
I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
5A.
Are they?
Yeah.
The decision came after I'm not going to be able to read all this because it's a picture that I took, but the first thing popped in my mind, and I was Scott Cloninger had sent that to me and telling me that, and I took a picture of it, and the first thing popped in my mind, I sent him a message right back, and I said, new schools are killing other programs.
Yeah.
A.L. Brown used to be a powerhouse.
It did.
Concord used to be a powerhouse,
Concord, yeah.
and the new schools have decimated their
They have.
their athletic programs,
That's
not
a
just
lot-
football.
that's a lot-
but
that's
it is
part of it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is. And then, like Lanny said this morning when I come in, we were talking about. He said, "What do you do?" Nothing you can do. I mean, if you're overcrowded, you got to build new schools, and then a lot of times the kids want to go to the new schools.
Of course they do.
You build a new school, and they will
facilities,
come, right?
They will come. You build it, they will come.
Chucky Burnett could play down there. That comes from Butch. Chucky Burnett was Burlington Cummings, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to decide.
Oh, I thought maybe he was meant High Point Central.
Maybe that's where he went. Yeah, maybe. Okay,
I thought
maybe.
he's Burlington himself, but
I thought he went to Burlington too. But
and I was thinking the quarterback at Georgia Tech was right behind him. Donnie Davis.
This is no cut if anybody from Shelby's listening, but what I remember about High Point Central the most, I was at a playoff game, High Point Central and Shelby, and the game went to overtime. I don't know if you was with me or not, Mike, but Brett might have been. The game went to overtime, and the field goal kicker for High Point Central, you know where I'm going with this?
They missed.
No. She made
it.
She made it.
Okay.
And you missed it both ways there, Mike. He missed
Yeah.
it. It was she made it.
I remember it from Football Friday night.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, to beat Shelby?
Yeah, in overtime.
Wow.
Shelby didn't score, and she went out there and kicked a field goal to win the
pretty
game.
that's pretty
Yep.
amazing.
And we see some girl kickers every now and then.
Yeah.
West Lincoln's had
West
a
Lincoln
girl
had
kicker.
one. Not that long ago.
And you know what? They're about always going to be good because you're not going to go out there and they're not going to take a chance on going out there and embarrassing themselves. They're going to have a lot of confidence that they can get the job done, and like that. Coaching changes this week in the NFL. We need to talk about that. Harbaugh going to the Giants. I think it'll be a good fit. I think he's got a good young team coming up. Obviously, he knows how to coach. I think the Ravens needed a change. Harbaugh needed to change. I don't know if you guys
Seems like a
feel different.
for certainly for the Giants.
But it is odd when a guy steps down and he's had 19 straight winning seasons or non-losing seasons. Back when you played even amount of games, he went 8-8 once or twice. But and I'm talking about Mike Tomlin. But the best thing,
who becomes the number one target now
for a coach,
Yeah. Stefanski.
I like him. I like him. He'll.
Well, where's
wind up
is
somewhere.
Shula's interviewing? Pittsburgh?
Is it?
Is it?
That's Chris. Is that
Yeah, I
his
think
name?
so. He's
Don's grandson.
the Rams. What? Defensive. He's a defensive coach. Is he their defensive coordinator?
Any chance that the Steelers
I'm not
reach
sure.
out to your boy Brett Marcus Freeman?
Oh, there's already been some teams in touch.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
if they will, but there's
there's-
been teams in touch. But he's acting
Seem
like
to
he's
really
staying.
Fit the mold.
There's a lot of teams interested in him, but
His comments the other day made it sound like he's got unfinished business. He wants to take care
I
of
think
everything.
I just think it's going to be year to year for
Yeah,
him.
it will.
He's not,
It will.
I think he's staying at Notre Dame for at least one more year. I don't know if his goal is to coach in the NFL.
What's the
Or what is-
next best job now that
The next best job. There's still what, 7 or 8?
eight?
There was 9 altogether. So they're all right to go through them.
Yeah, Chris
I think
Shula's the
Atlanta's
Rams
a good job.
defensive
Atlanta is.
coordinator.
Yeah,
Atlanta has a lot of talent.
a lot of young talent, good
You got
owner.
John Robinson, all-pro running back.
Yep.
I guess the quarterback is somewhat unsettled, but is Penix the man, or you got Cousins still?
That's the biggest question mark they got.
Well, I think at least they have two pretty solid options.
Yeah.
If Penix is healthy, he's going to play, and Cousins is a good backup.
Yeah. I mean, it was Cousins who sort of led them on that run they had toward the end of the year to finish up, 8-9, I think it was?
Yeah.
Who else we got out? I mean,
Arizona.
terrible job.
I don't see much good about that.
No.
I don't understand it, but
Atlanta.
It just don't.
Baltimore. I think that is a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Miami?
Yeah. Cleveland is
Yeah,
open.
Miami's not bad. There is some talent there if you can get,
The Raiders is open.
yeah.
Miami.
The Raiders job.
Oh yeah, Jesse Minter. He's a big name right now. Chargers defensive coordinator.
Tennessee's open, right?
Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
Tennessee. Yeah, that's it.
I look at Mike Tomlin here on my screen, and it reminds me of something. Did you guys hear Mike Tomlin's quote?
I did not.
Maybe the best quote I've ever heard in my life. After they lost, after they won over the Ravens in the regular season finale,
to win
they won that game, and one of the reporters was asking him about all the freakish stuff that happened at the end of the game. Like, before the game, somebody sprayed holy water
Oh, yeah,
on one end of the
holy
field.
water.
And then there was a bunch of things that just went their way, and then the guy missed a field goal. And they asked Tomlin about all the freak stuff that happened, and Tomlin's quote was, and I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, if my aunt would have had male body parts, she'd be my uncle. Y'all didn't hear that?
No.
No, it's great. You just have to pull it up.
Okay.
Pull it up. I think I laughed about it for 2 days.
He is, I always found his press conferences interesting. So we know what he's going to do next, I think. I think he's going into TV for at least a year, don't you? I mean, everybody wants him. Fox, right down the line, ESPN.
I think he was sitting on that quote and just waiting on a chance to use that. Maybe for 5 years he was. Definitely one of the best and strangest. Does that make you want to meet his aunt, Mike? That is.
She still got time.
That was really good.
I see Brian Flores as a name candidate.
Already been a head coach one time.
Yeah.
Where was he the head coach?
Miami.
Miami.
Is that where he
Was it Miami?
Yeah.
And now he's currently Minnesota's defense coordinator.
Yep.
He's really good defense coach. There's no
Yes, he
doubt
is.
about it.
And he's worked at Pittsburgh before.
Yeah.
It's just got him tied to Pittsburgh. I think this is just somebody's predictions for who lands where, but
That's because Pittsburgh only hires defensive coaches
and I heard
in the history, right?
I'd read that Washington was interviewing Flores for the defensive coordinator position. I don't know why he would leave Minnesota to go. I guess Washington would be willing to pay him more. I don't really know, but I guess if he can get that head coaching job, he's going to go for that. Clint Kubiak, it's got him as the Raiders.
Now
their
that
guess for
his
the
dad
Raiders
was the
hire.
coach, right? What was his dad's name?
Ted, was it Ted?
Gary.
Gary.
Gary Kubiak,
Gary.
yeah.
Gary
Gary.
Kubiak.
Yep.
When
Yep.
it was Flores, is that Tom's son? Is that the same? That was at Oakland?
That's a good question too.
I was just curious when you said Brian Flores.
Tom Flores is not in the. Tom's not in the Hall of Fame, is he? With 2 rings? Don't he have 2
I
rings?
think he does.
Madden won 1, and then Flores, I think, won. Is he in the Hall of Fame? Okay. Definitely deserves to be. If not, but that's,
Just when you're naming all them names, I thought, well, all of them sound like, when I seen it, I thought, well, sons
Yeah,
falling
that
dads.
is.
When I heard that.
It don't have any mention of Tom
Okay.
Flores.
well, think about the head coach at Dallas. Dad was the head coach, Marty.
Marty.
Think about San Francisco, Shanahan.
Shanahan.
You know, what is weird? One of the college teams in the playoffs. Which one is it that has a Mike Shanahan coaching? That's no kin to those.
Yeah,
I can't remember if
that's
it's.
right.
It was one of the Final Four. I don't know if he made it to the
Might
next.
be Indiana.
It might be Indiana, but it said Mike Shanahan. And I'm thinking the whole time, it's got to be another son. Nope, well, he's the
Yeah.
son, but not
Indiana
of, not of that
offensive
one.
coordinator.
Yeah, which is strange. That's not that popular of a name, the Mike.
Yeah, not like it's Mike Smith.
Yeah, Mike Smith. Yeah. Let's see. We've gone through some high school basketball. Let's see. Anything here that I didn't?
I just looked at High Point Central over the last 2 years. They scored 19 total points in 20 games over the last 2 years. And this past year they didn't score. Their average score was 50 to nothing. It only had 14 players on their roster. I don't know if that's really what they finished the season with, or if
might
it
be.
just don't have their whole roster on there.
I mean,
but
you never know. It might be. Either way, not good, right? Let's see. Ned, I got a message from Ned. SS. Hey, I don't know what that means. A Garinger guy. I'm not picking on High Point Central, but for your information, they were outscored 523 to nothing. Well, I knew it was nothing because that's what they said they had a scoreless year. I did not realize they gave up 523. hate stuff like that.
You know,
really do hate stuff like that, especially for schools like that. It's just been there a long time. Richard says NFL rumor. One analyst says Baltimore offering Lamar Jackson and their first-round pick to the Raiders. That would be interesting. Number one pick to the Raiders, for the number one pick, rather. Jackson to the Raiders for the number one pick to get Menendez. I don't think that's going to happen, though. If I'm the Raiders.
That's Mendoza.
I say, what did I say?
Menendez.
Mendoza.
Eric or Lyle?
Yeah.
The Menendez brothers.
Got a killer lineup.
Because I don't know whether he can get out of prison or not to be able to play.
You got some real weapons there at quarterback.
Lamar rubbed the organization the wrong way in Baltimore. But then, Richard, why is the owner, Biscotti, is that his name, wanting Lamar to sit in on the interviews? I mean, maybe he was lying when he said that in his press conference. The only thing I could think of, but he did say that you can get on my plane. Did you not hear that? I'll send my plane. You get on my plane and come and help and be in on the interviews for the head coaching hire. Not really a job I'd want.
No.
The Ravens, because you got a lot of guys that's been there a long time, and they're going to expect something that you can't deliver. So I don't know if that's a very. I don't know.
Well, the scary
I'm
thing.
not sold on Lamar either.
For me, with Baltimore is injured. You got an injury-prone quarterback, a star running back who's aging.
Yep.
The defense was terrible. I just don't know what they really have.
Well, what about our homeboy as the head coach now? Let's talk about that just for a few minutes before we go to another break. Help me with his name. Ben Johnson.
Yep.
Is making friends in the NFL. Think so?
Him and Matt LaFleur don't seem
What
to
is
have
the
a
deal there?
very good relationship.
Yeah, what's their history? I mean, I'm wondering.
I don't know.
He just doesn't like the Packers at all, or is it something?
So you guys know what's coming up this weekend. Matt LaFleur's brother is an assistant with the Rams.
Yeah, and McVay and LaFleur are good buddies too.
Yes, and whenever they asked some questions to McVay, and he said, he just kind of laughed it off, but you could tell there's no love lost right there. So you can look for another one of those kind of handshakes this week where he just run up and touch it and keep on going. But now I like Ben Johnson as a coach. Maybe he's not getting along with everybody, and he don't have to if he don't want to, right?
Oh.
So, but I think he's done anything would have been a plus for the Bears. I will say that. So, but to have that team in the playoffs, it's been without being in the playoffs for
with the
9 out of 10 years.
The horrible
probably.
weather over the Midwest, how do you think the Rams are going to be affected by what they're going to see in Soldier Field?
Who do you think's going to win that game? About 6 weeks ago or 8 weeks ago, the Rams were my pick for the Super Bowl, and I'm not changing it because they have the most talent.
Yeah.
But now that could change.
That could change.
The cold weather could change things.
Yeah,
But if you give me Puka Nacua,
yeah,
I'm probably going to take them. If a team, did you see him make the defensive play of the game last week? Evidently, Mike did not watch the game.
Yeah, I did, but I don't remember that play.
He broke up a pass that was going to be intercepted,
Okay.
which would have probably could have made the Panthers win the game.
Yeah.
If he didn't do that.
Oh yeah, okay.
The only thing that bothers me about the Rams is it seems like they play just good enough to squeak by.
Yeah.
Okay, so
their defense isn't very good.
No.
But I mean, if they get in a close game down the stretch, and turn it over, and that's their last chance to go down and win the game.
It says tomorrow at kickoff, 18 degrees, windy, 50% chance of snow.
Oh boy.
Can't wait. Ain't that
18,
what Bart
then
Scott
that
said?
probably makes a wind chill of about 8, right?
Can't wait.
I know. It's going to be that way too, and for the
The New England, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Hey, maybe even snowing here. Who knows? There's a chance of snow here, I think, overnight. Is there not?
Good.
Yeah, just reading my list here. Bills, Broncos, 40. We'll talk about all four of them here when we come back. But Bills, Broncos, 49ers, Seahawks. It's Darnold. He got hurt in practice, but I'm guessing he's playing. Rams, Bears, Texans, and Patriots. Let's take our final time out. We did answer Mike's lyrics, didn't we?
Yeah.
With the Oz.
Yeah.
I'm going to hide mine here from these guys and give you this. Day by day. Day by day. I'll just give you that to start with. If you need more, we'll get you more. Day by day. Back in a moment.
Zeus Auto Repair and Performance at 1122 South Aspen Street in Lincoln now have 4 North Carolina licensed state inspectors on site. Need automotive work? They are the best. Oil changes, brakes, car detailing, and suspension work. You'll be in and out before you know it. Stop in and see the guys at Zeus Auto Repair and Performance at 1122 South Aspen Street in Lincoln. Hours of business, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 704-240-3061. Zeus Auto Repair and Performance.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Dr. John Clonger III and Dr. Aaron Hebner's mission is to earn their patients' respect and trust through the commitment and positivity, and offer the dental solutions in a professional environment to improve oral and overall health. The practice will be accepting new patients. Just call 704-735-0765 to schedule an immediate appointment. We can provide services like extractions, crowns, bridges, fillings, night guards, cleanings, and deep cleanings, sleep apnea appliances, partials, and dentures. We can also advise determine a treatment plan for dental implants. Dr. John Clonger III and Dr. Aaron Hebner, 904 Daunchy Drive, Lincoln. Call 704-735-0765 to schedule your appointment and experience the dental profession in a warm and no-pressure environment. I'm telling you, the apple didn't fall far.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Call Mooney Insurance in Maiden or East Lincoln Insurance in Denver, or visit MooneyInsurance.com.
At some time or another, you probably dreamed of moving into your new dream home. Key Builders in Lincoln is here to help make your dreams come true. They look forward to giving you your new key to your brand new home. Many floor plans to choose from. There's one right there for you. Be sure to visit the website at mykeybuilders.com or visit their office at 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Key Builders, a proud sponsor of local high school sports on the radio. Like them on Facebook too. Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm, but they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agricultural fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandbill.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook too.
Buying a Bobcat is now easier than ever at West End Sales in Vail. Now get 0% APR financing. That means low monthly payments. Or you can get $1,200 instant rebates on selected models. Now is the time to buy. Like we said, it's easier than ever. Again, get 0% APR financing or get $1,200 instant rebate on selected Bobcat models at West End Sales at the Highway 1827 West intersection in Vail. online at westindsales.com and like them on Facebook too.
Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to Sports Talk. David, Mike, Lenny, Brett with you here on a dark-looking morning outside. Very cloudy. I don't know if it's still raining or not. It was raining on the way in.
Yeah, it was.
Can't tell right now by looking outside. Go through the weekend real quickly here. We're going to do this fast. Brett, can you log these, our picks?
Yeah.
Well, let's do the NFL first since it is not to the finals yet, and we'll let everybody have a chance at the other one here, the college game, in just a few minutes. There we go. First game today. Tell me, you got the order, Brett? Because
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
4:30 today, Buffalo at Denver.
Okay. Denver here.
I'm taking Buffalo.
I'm going Denver.
Mike and Lenny both go with Denver in that matchup. Tonight, 8 o'clock, if I'm reading this right, San Francisco and Seattle.
That is right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go Seahawks against the banged-up Niners.
Yeah, well, I think, Kyle Shanahan's done a terrific job. He may be the coach of the year.
He should be.
Given all the injuries. But I just don't, Seattle's rested.
And they used to be one of the best teams at home field, period, playing at home. There is a difference playing in that place. It's loud, very loud for outdoors.
Something tells me that I'd like to see Sam Darnold, finally silence the doubters who still think he can't get it done, in the playoffs anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm going Seattle,
but I'm
too.
a 49ers fan, but realistically, I'm going to have to go with Seattle.
Lenny said Seattle also?
Yeah.
All right, so that one is a sweep. Who's early game tomorrow?
Houston at New England tomorrow at 3.
I will go with New England because they are at home. The final score will be 7-4. When's the last time we saw a defense good as Houston's?
They're making comparisons with some of the best.
It's been a while, right? I mean, it's been a while. But, hey, give me Vrabel, Drake May, and a home field. It's going to be hard to beat them.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to beat the Patriots.
New England. I'm not going to give a score like you did.
I wouldn't. 7-4.
And I'm saying it's a good game, but I'm saying weather could be an issue too. Same.
Yeah,
Same
it could.
scenario as Chicago.
Yep.
Houston's offense you can't really rely on them necessarily, and it depends on how many turnovers what's the quarterback's name?
C.J. Stroud.
He struggled last week. He couldn't even hang on to the ball.
Receiver's been ruled
out.
out.
If he does that again, I'd
Nico
have to go
Collins.
with New England.
Yep, Collins is out.
I'm going with New
you brought
England.
out the other week, David. Stroud. What was it? The greatest. What was it?
5 years from now, he's going to be the best player in the
Yeah.
league.
He's seen that.
He's right on his way. He's
Press-
right on track. Right on track.
Yeah, I'm taking New England too. But that one's tough though. I think home field is probably the only reason I'm picking New England. If that game was in Houston, I'd pick Houston.
Anybody else wants to send me their 4 winners, you can. Just put the winners, the 4 winners, and we'll call them out for you. Richard just sent me his, so we'll call them out if anybody else wants to send theirs. We got 1 game left. The last game tomorrow is?
Yep, Rams at Chicago.
Yeah. You know what? Weather's going to play a factor. I mean, who can handle it the best and stuff like that? But
I'm kind of picking my head. I'm saying the Bears.
yeah,
The Bears.
I'm going to go with the Rams.
The Bears for me too.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, for the Bears.
It would be.
Do you know? You guys have heard that the next location for the new Bears Stadium is in Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yep. It's right there in what's the city that's
Gary,
right there?
Gary, Indiana.
Which is on the line. But that's where they got the best deal for land to build the new stadium, and that would be bad if it's not Illinois, though. Not in the state of Illinois. It don't seem right.
Jackson Stadium, is that what they're going to call it? Ain't that where Michael Jackson and his family
It is
were
where they're from. They sure are. Yeah. Yep. It'd be the Jackson 56 for 56 players, if that's what they have
And
now.
you was talking about the land being the cheapest there. It might be too. Isn't that kind of the
Well, I don't know if it's cheap.
run down part of it? It might be trying to upgrade
It could
that
be.
area.
Could be. Well, I mean, other teams, are
It's all about
Revitalization.
land.
other teams are,
Yeah.
don't build in the city.
Well, look at the 49ers.
Washington's
They
played.
in Santa Clara.
Yeah,
That's
well,
more
Washington's
than an
played
hour
in
drive from-
different states, hasn't they, Brett? The District of Columbia, and now they've been in Maryland. Yeah, so
Yeah, it's supposed to move back to D.C. in 2030. It's when they're hoping the stadium will be ready. That I don't know if they've even broken ground yet, but
we had Bears, right?
Yeah.
And we had Bears, and then of course, I did not take the Bears.
yeah, I'm taking the Rams
Yeah.
as well.
2-2 on that one. It is a great weekend of football. There's no doubt about that. And then on Monday night, I told you guys a while ago who I want. I want Cristobal to win with Indiana's team, and that's not going to happen
No.
unless there's a major trade.
What's the line? Indiana's still.
It's like
favored.
8.5. I know they've blown a lot of teams out, but
It seems like a
it just
lot.
seems high to me.
It does.
Yeah. So what does that tell you? Am I going first again?
Doesn't matter. I will. I'm taking Indiana. I would take Miami with those 8.5 points, but I'm
Yeah.
taking Indiana to win.
Mike?
Well, I just want this Kurt Signetti thing to go from the losingest program in the history of the NCAA in 2 years to a national championship. I want to see that happen. I'm going Indiana.
Lenny?
How you did it, I don't know, but
I'd like to see the story play out, but I'm going to go with Miami.
They're playing at home.
they are.
Yeah.
They're playing at home. It's hard,
Especially-
That's making me go with the Canes too.
Okay.
Brett's dream's going to come true. Irvin is going to be dancing in the
He's gonna be-
streets.
he's
Michael
gonna be
Irvin's
going
gonna be
nuts
dancing
on the
in
sideline.
the streets if Miami wins this championship. I think it's one of the. It could. You know how these games go. It could turn out to be a blowout,
Yeah.
one way or the other.
Either way or the other.
One way or the other.
Well, we've seen
But-
it before.
But this seems like it should be down to the wire, don't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems like it
You've
should
got
go
two
right
teams
down
that
to
are
the
very
wire.
physical at the
Yeah.
line of scrimmage on both sides.
Yeah.
And so it'd be which one can be the bully. I mean, which one can establish, control up front.
Richard, his picks, I told you I'd read them, anybody that sent them to me, and Richard's are the Bills, Seahawks, Patriots, and Rams, which I think the only one he and I have different is the Bills game. And don't get me wrong, I'm pulling for Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I just don't know if he has enough supporting cast to
I'm still not
Yes.
sold on Bo Nix.
Jason says Miami. He's taking Miami in the college football contest. You're not sold on Knicks?
Nah,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm taking Buffalo. I just think Josh Allen is so much better than Bo Nix, even though Denver's got a much better overall roster.
He's I don't know what I mean. Sean Payton, is a terrific coach. Can you name the? He's looking to do something, and that's win a Super Bowl with two different teams.
Yeah.
Can you tell me who else has done that? Won a Super Bowl with two different teams.
Oh man.
I'll give you a hint. You're not going to be able to tell
Dick
me that.
Vermeil?
Nobody?
You're not going to be able to tell me that.
Oh, because nobody ever has.
That's right. That's what I heard the other day.
Wow.
That no coach has ever won it with two different teams. So you can check that and see.
You're right.
But I heard that the other day that no coach.
Now, whereas in the college ranks we have more.
Saban,
Saban.
three
done
teams.
it. Yeah.
Saban with 3 teams. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, he didn't win it with 3.
Was it not 3?
2.
No,
LSU.
LSU
Just 2.
and Alabama.
That's right. That's
He
right.
didn't win it at Michigan State.
Or maybe I'm thinking.
Unless he won like a Division II
Maybe
title
I was
or something
thinking there
that I
was
don't know about.
three guys that have done that. Maybe that's where the 3 came from. But is there another coach that has one?
Urban Meyer,
Urban Meyer. So
Florida and Ohio State.
So there's 2.
Anybody
We just
else
ruined
think
my day.
that's Maybe it.
Ruined my day with the Urban Meyer. Let's see. Denny says he'll take Bills, Seahawks, Rams, and Texans. I tell you what, that the Houston defense is keeping them in the game. They're going to be in the game. I mean, they are going. And you know what? You could probably make a prop bet on this, but will the Houston defense score points?
Yeah. Could.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they score twice last week?
They did.
2 touchdowns last week.
Yeah.
I mean, they could get a safety at any time. The defense takes it away. They're going to have some turnovers.
Turn the field upside down for the offense. Yeah.
Yep.
Anything.
Richard says Indiana beats the spread. They win by 10 or more in that game.
That'd be fine with me.
That would be fine with you. Let's see.
I just don't see.
I hope not on that because I want to see a close
I don't
game.
see Miami making the mistakes that Oregon did. Oregon just blew that. I mean, they blew their chance.
When I don't have
first couple series.
When I don't have a dog in the fight, I want to see the game go to overtime. But if it's not going to overtime, let's make it.
Well, I don't want to be up that late.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
a Monday night.
But let's make it come down to the end. You know, I mean, let it be something climatic.
Play all night. I mean, you as far as we concerned.
Yeah. Well, I'll be awake for this one. I can make it through this one. Hey, I was awake when Lenny texted me last night. Were you surprised?
When I sent you that text, I thought he may not be. That's exactly what run through my.
Last year, I just took the day off after the national championship.
right?
But that's because Notre Dame was in it.
Yeah.
This year, not as big of a deal.
Just wonder, yeah. We'll do this next week. We will all try to make our Final Four prediction. We'll do 4 for football, college football, for next year. Let's wait and see how this year folds out, and next week we'll see who we. And that's you think about the portal. We might get all 4 wrong.
Very possible.
You might get all 4.
Oh, well,
wrong.
I've got this year's picks that we did week 1.
What were they? You got them.
They were bad.
Oh, week 1. You sure I didn't pick Miami and Indiana?
Nobody had Miami or Indiana
I'm sure nobody had Indiana.
in the Final Four.
I know one of them.
Nobody had Ole Miss.
I know one of them I picked.
Which one? Clemson.
I had Ohio State to win.
Mike, you had Oregon in your Final Four. That was the only correct pick by any
The only
of us.
correct pick in the
Yeah,
Final
wow.
Four at the beginning of the season.
Oh, man.
David,
Oregon.
Texas, Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia. Lenny, exact same 4. Clemson, Ohio State, Texas, Georgia. I had Notre Dame, Clemson, Penn State, Texas. Mike, Georgia, Penn State, Ohio State, Oregon. So Oregon was the only correct pick.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would have ever picked Ole Miss.
No.
Indiana has had the biggest surprise season in college football.
Oh, yes.
Who had the most disappointing?
Well, there's a couple candidates. Clemson, Penn State. Who else?
Yeah. Penn State. I'd probably go with Penn State.
Yeah. I would say those 2 right off the bat. But,
Rodney says, he gives me a basketball name here. He says Saban, Meyer, and Patino have won titles at 2 different schools.
yeah, that's true.
Has nobody else done that in college basketball? Only Patino?
Yeah, I think so.
Ned says Monday night, yuck, again, the college football championship should be played on a Saturday. I would love for it to be on a Saturday too, but
Problem is the NFL.
or play it on January 1st. Let's get to a calendar where it can be played January 1st because,
Yeah, it'd be ideal.
yeah, that's when the season used to end when we were growing up. All the games would be finished by January
the big bowl
1st.
games on the 1st, that ended the season.
Yeah, I think I would like that. just a little bit better. College basketball, who's the best team right now in the land?
Well, Michigan took a loss last week.
Did they?
Arizona? Is Iowa State
number one?
undefeated?
Iowa State got beat. Kansas.
That's right. Kansas has gotten hot.
How about Nebraska? Do they finally lose?
They're still undefeated.
Undefeated.
Okay.
They play Northwestern today.
Do you take them seriously? Well, I guess you got to. I mean, they're undefeated.
They got a good coach. Yeah. They really do have a good coach. He's been building.
Yeah.
Is the ACC better?
Yes.
A lot better than it was last year?
Yeah. ACC's pretty good. Well, some teams are like Virginia's way better than they were last year.
Clemson looks pretty good.
Miami's improved a lot since last year.
Has anybody said, you maybe have because I was reading, the name Iowa State?
Yeah, they just lost their first game.
They did? Okay.
Kansas beat them pretty
Tuesday.
bad.
Did they? Yeah, I watched part of that. And it looked like when I was watching it was going to turn
Lost
into
by
a
about
loss.
20. UConn, it'd be hard to bet against them.
Yeah.
17-1.
Ooh, scary again.
Yep, scary again.
Yeah.
Duke 16-1. I still just don't think they have the roster to.
You know,
to do it this
they've
year.
played a good schedule though.
Yeah, they have.
But all those games that they won close could easily go the other way.
That's true.
I mean,
They have the most quad one wins in the country, right?
Yeah.
Duke does, I think.
I think it's good for you to play the kind of competition because you need to be in close games so you know how to operate down the stretch. So maybe it'll work out for them down the road. The best player I've seen, I've told Brett this guy at BYU.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh!
The
What an athlete!
They got a big one tonight against Texas Tech. That should be a good game. BYU's 16-1.
A lot of great freshmen in the country. Of course, Carolina's got Caleb Wilson. He's
really good.
And, of course, Cam Boozer.
Carolina has no guards.
Yeah.
I won't go there. And no
It's
coach.
Cam Boozer.
And no coach. And I'll leave it
Which
at
one
that.
were you talking
and
about?
I'll leave it at that.
Which team were you talking about?
Carolina.
Carolina. Oh my!
Oh, my.
Told you that
my.
last year.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
And don't forget Houston.
Don't
Lost
you
in the
do
national
anything to get him
championship.
fired, Lenny? Don't you do anything?
Can I
to get
do
him?
any? Can I do something?
Yeah, don't sleep on Houston. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Houston 16-1.
The sort.
And they've got several freshmen.
And well coached and knows how to get
they're
there.
going to be bad, even better. Those freshmen won't be freshmen.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Michigan is the best team that I've actually watched. I hadn't seen Arizona play yet.
You guys have seen way more than I have.
They got to be really good.
It's
I haven't
about
seen
time for me to
Arizona
turn
either.
my attention. Arizona, a Final Four team, you think?
They can be.
Can be. but
Iowa
I don't know.
State.
I hadn't
Teams
seen,
can
I hadn't
be.
seen enough yet,
All right. We got 10 minutes here. You guys give me your Final Four if you had to pick it right now. Because I couldn't tell
Is
you.
anybody in the Southeast?
And don't look at the
Southeast
rankings,
was so good
just-
last year.
I can give you my four. I would say Arizona, UConn, Michigan, and Houston. That's the four I would pick.
Yeah, that's a pretty good Final
That's a
Four.
good Final Four.
Yeah. Arizona, Michigan, UConn, Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you got
Yeah,
to
that's a
leave
long way
out
to
some really
play.
good teams.
Yeah, well, not
like
only-
Purdue. Purdue's
Not only
really
that,
good.
you can't predict injuries.
No.
Gonzaga, I hadn't seen them play. They only have one
I
loss.
would go that route with Brett with one exception. I'm going to throw in it, but I don't know who I'd throw out. But I like Michigan State too. I mean,
You got a
end
Final
of-
Five.
End of the year, end of the year, Izzo's always there.
A new twist.
And he's got a good team.
Well, I know two. I think Michigan and UConn for
That's the two
sure. I think. Otherwise,
You guys eating this morning?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sullivan too.
Okay. Wow.
Ooh, we got
wow.
a big party for breakfast.
6 here, Butch. 6 here, Butch. Are you listening to me, Butch? Can you read me loud and clear? It's almost over. I like that. I like that. The only I just go down through here and think,
Guys, don't discount Florida, the defending champ. They seem to be getting together pretty good.
all right. I got 2 Duke guys here and a Carolina, and I'm going to ask this question, and I want all 3 of you to answer.
Duke.
Is Cam Boozer right now at this point better than Flag was? Just at this point right
That's
now,
a good question.
last
I
year.
think he is. personally.
Or are they? Would you equal? Would you say?
I'd want him taking the last shot more so than I would.
Well, that's just because you saw Flag miss one. That
one.
Well, I mean, he missed one in the final. I know, in the final four.
Yeah.
But is Boozer a more polished player than right now?
Just score.
Just score?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flag's a better overall player.
Okay.
That's right.
That's my opinion.
I'm saying Flag still right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would want the ball in Cooper Flag's hands with the ball, not taking the shot, though. I like Boozer to take the shot. I thought Knipple should have been the one taking the shot last year.
That's what I thought.
The biggest problem with Duke.
Flag is not just a clear it out and him go one-on-one kind of player. That's not his game. That is Cam Boozer's game.
Finish this. The biggest problem with Duke not making the Final Four would be
guard play, point guard particularly. I don't think they have a good point guard.
That's Carolina's problem, big time.
And Lenny, they're ranked 14th. What is their biggest issue with getting to the Final Four? What do they have to overcome?
I don't know they can overcome. They don't have enough guards. That's I mean.
Well, you know what?
I didn't watch them, but they gave up 95 the other night.
Duke don't win championships unless they have really good guards.
And here's another thing.
That's right. You look at their championships. There was always
This is Anthony speaking. Derek Dixon needs to be the point guard, but you're not going to win, period, with multiple point guards.
Right.
That's the hardest position. You got to have.
That's like having two quarterbacks.
You can play big man with two different people, wing, shooting guard, but you got to have a point guard. This is my point guard, and he's still playing that game with that. You know that.
Well, what if they still had Elliot Cadeau? Would that answer their problems?
I've told people, Brett, from day one when Cadeau left, if you're going to let Cadeau leave, you better have a point guard already you know is entering the program, and that didn't happen.
Because I never thought he was that good, but I think he's a better point guard than they've got right now. He would improve the team.
I think the guy's playing point guard right now is a shooting guard, but now they're asking him to play point. He's not even a shooting guard now. He can't shoot. Evans, you know.
Yeah.
Why do you think Cadeau left? Because I have no idea.
Money. I heard they didn't offer him the money.
They didn't offer
Yeah.
him the money.
Well,
That's what I heard. And
that plays a big part.
Well, and he might be on the best team in the country. He's at Michigan.
Yeah. Where's he from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey?
But he played at that Link Academy. He's from New Jersey originally.
Okay. Well, he didn't really do it to get closer to home. He's still about the same distance.
The rumor I heard is when Cadeau left that the point guard at Tennessee was coming, Gillespie. But that's the talk. You know, you got to know it's happening. You know,
that made me choke. All right, here's a couple comments. Ned says, seems like Boozer's expected to do more by himself. Flag had more help.
That's definitely true. Flag, they definitely had a better all-around team last year.
Let's see. I thought I had a couple more here. Rodney says, I love the intensity the Houston Cougars play with. Defense is smothering. Yeah, well, that's a trait of their coach, for sure. Jason says Carolina defense has been horrible the last 3 games. I got something I got to say after I finish reading his. The last 3 games, each of their opponents have made at least 14 3-pointers. Carolina should not be going on the road to Cal or what's the other one?
Stanford.
And losing.
SMU.
Giving up 95
well,
Stanford.
Well, I think SMU's a better team than Cal and Stanford.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to throw this.
Giving up 95 to Stanford is
I read this
that's
this
a
week.
lot. Now, Duke might do it today.
Carolina's give up 95 points in a conference game only 2 times in the 21st century. Before this, they did it 2 times in 12 days.
And then you're going to tell me
they did it 2 times.
It was Cal or who did it?
Stanford.
Stanford and SMU.
And when the ACC teams can't do it, that's the weirdest part of that whole stat is it was Cal and Stanford.
Yeah.
You know, what are they averaging a game? I wouldn't think. But Carolina's going to play up and down. They're going to play up and down, so you're going to get plenty of shots.
Stanford averages 78, which is about average for the whole country.
Okay.
SMU, they might average a little higher than that.
A little higher than
88.
All right, let me ask
They
you.
average 88.
Here's the question I got, because you guys know, and I won't. Does Stanford or who was the other one we were just talking about?
California.
SMU.
California. Or
SMU.
is there any NBA players on those teams?
The boy at Stanford,
One,
the freshman,
but maybe just
freshman,
one.
He scored 36.
Yeah,
against
he's
Carolina.
a pro, but he's
So
Small,
Corey,
but-
But you know, Carolina and Duke are usually beating teams, Lenny, with NBA players on.
nobody else
on
there,
those.
nobody in Cal that are. Well, my thinking is, I kind of look at this Carolina. They're 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
They played a 0-4 Florida State, a 1-3 Wake Forest, a 3-2 Stanford now,
Yeah.
and SMU. I really thought they'd lost that night, and I found out an hour later they hit a shot.
Oh, yeah,
Court
half-court
to
shot.
win, and they're like
guy's
two.
name?
And they're like
Bookie?
2-2.
Boopy Miller.
They're like
Bookie
2-2. Carolina hadn't even seen the brunt of their schedule, and they're already struggling.
Yeah, well, Florida State's bad. I don't think Wake's that bad.
Do you think these teams have trouble getting up for non-traditional rivals? Does that play a part? I mean, like if you got Carolina and Duke coming to the West Coast, that's your season. If you're Stanford, if you're
Little bit, but
Cal, you want to beat those teams and
I mean, how many
get on the
times
map.
would Cal fill their arena at Berkeley if it wasn't, unless it's Duke or Carolina?
A little bit.
Only if they were having a protest.
A little bit.
Yeah, I
but-
was going to say.
a little bit of that, but I'm going to say this with
There's
Carolina.
the Grateful Dead's in town.
Grateful Dead's in town.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Bob Weir, founder of the Grateful
Sure,
Dead,
he passed away.
Yeah.
passed away.
I would agree teams get up for both of them.
Yeah.
But with Carolina, there has been a pattern. It's not one game. First of all, in the last 4 games, teams took 133s against them. 130 in 4 games.
Next Saturday, we will take a poll. Carolina fans, are you ready for a new coach?
Yeah,
Lenny's already
I've probably
said.
done gangered some Carolina
Well,
people out there,
hey.
but that's the way I think he's a Carolina man
Yeah.
to the heart.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're just not.
Fit for the right fit. Oh, as far as I'll say, the right.
I mean,
Sometimes you're not the right
as
fit.
a person, I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What you guys
That's
think?
about it, right?
High school front real quick. Independent coach going to West Charlotte. Saw that last night.
Didn't even know it.
Yeah.
DJ
I
McFadden.
did see that.
Yeah, good coach.
It's a big,
Yep.
a big move into Charlotte.
Good coach. Good. A lot of players at West Charlotte. We know that.
Yeah.
For Lenny, Mike, Brad, I'm David. See you next week. Thanks for tuning in.